guys, Professor David here today with another video for you today. Guys, today's video is a simple question. What is the best way to use an edge weapon? What is the best way to use a knife?
To another level. Let's hit it. To another level.
A lot of people say a lot of different things. Do I hold it like this? Do I hold it like this? Do I hold it like this? Blade forward, blade towards me. Do I keep a reverse grip? Do I conceal it? Do I put my thumb on the back of the weapon? Do I put my finger on the top of the weapon? Do I put my finger on the side of the weapon? What is the best way for someone who knows nothing at all? What is the best way for them to use a knife? Do you know how many people carry that clip-on knife and they have no idea how to use it? I see construction guys. I see guys that you could tell that, man, they're just carrying it for the sake of carrying it because they want something to protect themselves on the bus and subway, but they really have no training in it. Okay? Do you know how many people carry an edge weapon and don't know how to use it? So I said to myself, Dave, go on YouTube and punch in what's the best way to use a knife. And the crap that I see these people telling people to do, it was like they don't get it. They're talking to someone who have experience. They're showing you. You see, this is the problem with instructors. They all want to show you how good they are. They all want to show you how much they know. Watch what I can do. Look how skillful I am. All of that don't matter. Because when you are getting your behind kicked, when you're in a situation that's life and death, they're not going to be with you. So all these guys who talk about, oh, I studied with this guy, and I studied with that guy. All of that don't mean a damn thing. Do you have any knowledge and any skills for you? Oh, tell me about your instructor. How about you? So I seen that video, man, and I went nuts. There's a bunch of videos, all stupidness, all advanced stuff, and nobody takes into consideration the human element. Everybody's acting like they got groin of steel. Okay? Come on. Somebody pull a blade on you, man. Your heart pumping. Your blood is rushing. You're afraid as hell. If you pull out a knife, you are still afraid. Because you're saying, what if I make a mistake? And I cut this guy or don't cut him the wrong way. And it don't work. It's his turn. You see? Because when you stop giving, it's time for you to get. Kenny, come in here. The best way to use an edge weapon if you got no skill at all is not to use an edge weapon. That's the best way. Okay? Don't even carry it. Don't even think about using it if you have no training and no skill. And you're not willing to put any time in to know how to use it. Okay? How many people we got carrying guns that have no training, no skill? They don't know how to use a gun properly. All they're doing is killing a bunch of innocent people when they try to shoot the person that they go after. Because they don't know what they're doing. They just grab and start shooting and hold the gun any which way. You gotta have training. No training, don't carry it. Forget about it. Okay? I'm going to give you a couple of tips. Now, once again, I don't want to hear no negative comments about, we do it like this and we do it like this and my master does it like, no, forget you. Shut up. Shut up. With all that crap. Hey? This way. Don't want to hear? Yeah, I could do this. I could dig deeper and I could turn and I could rip and I could cut. So put your thumb behind it. Okay. Put your finger to the side, because now I could flow and I could move and I could slash and dance and do this while I'm carving and moving. Yeah, with my finger behind it because it looks nice. Okay. Reverse grip, the best way, because I can manipulate the joints and swing and come over, come around, come under, come here, step down, zip in. Okay. Did you hear me say a person who knows nothing? Zero? They pull it out. They try doing this. First thing they did, in my opinion, and once again, this is my opinion, I could be wrong. I'm just telling you what I practice. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just telling you what I've used. And I've taught thousands of people this. Different forms of military, different forms of security people, different forms of law enforcement, different agencies, okay? And nobody came back and ever said to me, you know what? That's a bunch of crap. It's garbage. In fact, I had people try to challenge it, and they didn't do so good, okay? But this is just my opinion. First of all, everybody knows how to throw a strike, basic strike. And if you don't know how to throw a basic strike, get our videos, go into our university. We have a starter bundle, number 2, we'll teach you how to throw basic strikes. The reason why Kenny got on these pads is because you got to know how to strike. Most people, and you'll be surprised, we got people coming in here and they do this. They have no idea how to strike. They have no idea how to just turn the hands over and when they strike. But for you guys out there, how many of you guys, you got a heavy bag, you worked on a heavy bag? How many of you guys out there, you do Muay Thai or you do MMA, you practice striking. You practice striking with your MMA stuff. You practice striking. So now, how much time do you put into that? You put in a decent amount of time in hitting your heavy bag, doing your punching and your round kicks. So if that's the case, why would you separate that when it comes to this? So what I do with brand new people who know nothing, 1, teach them how to strike. Teach them how to throw their hands and keep their hands up. 2, I say, being that you carry an edge weapon, you don't know anything, I don't want you to get confused. So how about this? How about taking that same edge weapon, holding it like you hold a fist, okay? And how about you striking the same way with it that you would strike if you didn't have the edge weapon? Now, let's get practical, basic common sense. If I could move my hands and my hands get better at striking, my hands get better at striking, then obviously my hands are better, they're moving better. That means my knife is moving better. Okay? Now, Kenny, put those pads down. So, my question is, if my hands are moving better, and now I'm striking at someone, they're obviously going to block. So now, slow motion, because I have a practice knife in my pocket of foam. Right now, for the camera's sake, I'm showing this. So now, if I'm striking at you, Kenny, what are you blocking? Are you blocking my punch, or are you blocking my knife?
I'm blocking both. I don't know whether I got cut or punched.
But what are you blocking? And guys, you know how some people like to throw punches like this, right? Right? So now you figure, okay, that's an easy thing to block, right? Slow motion. What if I did that with the knife?
Right. I just got sliced.
What if I did the same thing? You see, I'm not a skilled person. I'm not an advanced person. All I know is I'm afraid, and I'm telling you, get back, get back, get back. Now I'm slicing at you like that. What are you going to do? Now you see, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, oh, if a guy came at me like that, I'll just grab his hand and shut him down and hold on to his hand and manipulate it. You see? Yes. But that's the way you train. The way I train people is there's another step. I got 30 plus drills of this. Okay? Over 30 plus drills of how to strike, use, weapon retention. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Kenny. So for you guys who say, oh, I'll just grab his hand. I'll just grab his hand. So now I teach people real time. Swing, and the man is going to just break your hand with something. That could be a bat, a pipe, a stick, his arm. So when I'm doing this, he's going to just break my hand. If I'm doing that, and he's going to break my hand. 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 But you see, remember that guy that said, stay away, stay away, stay away. Now you see, Kenny is breaking my hand with that object. This is real time. So I teach the people, learn how to retain your weapon. So he's going to smack my arm real time, the punch that I'm throwing, moving until I learn to remove my hand without him hitting. He's never coming back a second time because I'm going to be all over it. That comes later. Okay? But I'm teaching you real time how to move your hand so you don't get your hand struck. How to move your hand so the man don't do this to your hand. Okay? Now, you said, okay, Dave. But now put that down, Kenny. Let's go back to the original thing. I'm holding my knife. I don't have a lot of skill, but I'm learning how to strike with my knife. So I'm throwing my punch, and he goes, grab his hand. See? See? Real time. Grab his hand. I'm using a foam knife, so nobody gets hurt. Grab his hand. Grab his hand. Grab his hand. Now, I teach them how in real time, when that man tries to grab your hand, how to manipulate the blade. So while he's there, the blade is here, and he's here. Now I could use this hand, or I could use the blade. I could use other things. And once again, the way I train people to use the best way to use a knife is the knife is not the weapon. I am the weapon. So you got to watch out for me. What do I mean by that? I got limbs. So when you grab my hand, I have another limb. But you see, most guys on those videos never tell you that you have another limb. What they do is, as soon as the man grabs your hand, they go into all this manipulation of the joint to show how good and skillful they are. But why don't you just tell the person you're training with no skill, he grabbed your hand, punch him in the face, kick him in the kneecap. Why don't you just tell him that? You know why? Because you want to be the master. You want to be the man. You want to show them things that they go, ooh, wow, ha, I want to learn that. Oh man, you're so good. You're so skillful. Stop blowing smoke up people's behind. And be honest with the people. I made a video. Are you tired of being lied to? If you've never seen it, go look for it. Because I'm tired of people lying to me and telling me I got to be this great master. I got to be this Navy SEAL. I got to be this war veteran. In order for me to learn how to defend myself, I got to be a Green Beret. I got to be a black belt. All of that is nonsense. You know what I got to do? Get into the right school and get the right information. That's what I got to get. Kenny, tell them the right place to go.
Guys, listen, we want you to go and hit that subscribe button. And first and foremost, guys, everything that we show here, the information that we gave you today is for personal protection purposes only. For you to protect yourself and your family. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Hit that notification bell. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.